Alrighty, Taurus. So this is going to be your reading for September 2019. Thank you so much for joining me back on my YouTube channel. We're going to go ahead and see how does he/she really feel about you this month. So this is going to be about your love interest and how they're feeling. And this is going to be a general reading. So this is a disclaimer. If I can talk, this is a disclaimer. This is going to be general. So everything I say may or may not apply to you specifically. So take everything as a grain of salt, because everything, like I said, it's just not for you. Also, if you are interested in getting a personalized message from me, definitely check out my Patreon as well as my website. And if you're interested in pick a cards, definitely check out my pick a card channel as well. All of that information will be listed below. And let's go ahead and get straight into your messages for this month. So what's going on with my Taurus love interest for September 2019? How does my Taurus love interest truly feel about them? How does my Taurus love interest truly feel about them this month? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Taurus, love interest. How do they truly feel about my Taurus? Okay, so past situation, present situation, their thoughts on the situation, how they think of you, how they feel about you, what they want, what you need to know, advice, and the outcome. Two cards for my Taurus love interest feelings for them. What is my Taurus love interest true feelings for them? Okay. So let's go ahead and get straight into the reading. So Taurus, for September 2019, what I am seeing for your person's feelings for you, we do have attraction, we have codependency, and then we also have flirt. So with this, they're very much attracted to you. They feel like you look good, okay, honey? Of course, Taurus, you guys look good. You guys are all about the aesthetics. You guys are usually very poppin', okay? But yeah, they think you look real good. They feel like you smell nice. For some of you guys, like they like, again, your whole aesthetic, like what you bring to the table as far as your fashion game, okay? Especially if you're a woman, you may know how to dress, okay? Your Fashion Nova might be on point, okay? Guys, I'm being petty right now. I'm being petty. Don't take me super serious with that. Anyways, going back into the reading, there may be like some addiction problems in the situation though. Whether that is like somebody smoking too much weed in the relationship or somebody drinking too much or other, substances, whatever, is your stilo. For others of you, it could not even be anything as far as like substances. This could even be like emotionally somebody just being dependent on the other person to bring them up whenever they're low, or, financially somebody's dependent on the other person to bring them up when they're low, or, just any sort of codependency where the other person has to be your pick-me-up, if that makes sense. But I feel like this person, like I said, they are attracted to you. They feel the chemistry. It's just, again, the codependency thing may be an issue, especially if you guys have kids. With this person, they may feel as if like you depend on them to do everything for the kids. If this is like, I'm hearing this out of a male's mouth. So if you are a woman dealing with the male may feel as if you're depending on them to do too much for the child. That's not how I feel, okay? So don't get mad at me, but that's what the cards are saying, okay? But going back into the reading, full-fledged, what I am seeing for the first card, this is going to represent the past situation between you and the person that you're in love with or you have a love interest to. So we have the Sun card. So in the past, I feel like there was happier times between you and this person. I feel like you guys were in a happier space. For some of you guys, you and your person may have had a thing for like going out to the park or doing things in nature. Or for some of you may have had like a spiritual connection with this person too as well. For others of you, it's just happier energy was there. You may have felt like, okay, this is somebody where there's like potential for growth. And clarifying the Sun card, I do have the Queen of Cups. So definitely adored this person. And this person definitely adored you. And I feel like emotionally, there was definitely a connection here. Okay, you could have been dealing with a Leo or a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio here. Okay. Now, what I am seeing for the present situation, I do have the Justice card. With the Justice card being here, I am seeing that you guys do want to make things right with each other, or this person wants to make things right with you at least, okay? If you don't want them, honey, that's your business, okay? But what I am seeing with this, they definitely do want to make things right with you. They do want to settle the score. They want things to be pretty much fair between you guys, and they want balance and harmony back into the connection here. Yeah, definitely want to reconcile if you guys have stop communication, and they are trying to remain patient as well with the changes of the situation here. You could be dealing with a Libra or a Sagittarius, okay? Now, what I am seeing for their thoughts on the situation, I do have the King of Cups. Now, with the King of Cups here, guys, this person emotionally is still deeply head over heels for you. I feel like this person emotionally still very much has their, like, feelings all over the place about you. They're really trying to keep it together though, more than anything, and trying to act like they're composed and they're good, but definitely all over the place emotionally inside. So they definitely are still wanting to clear the air with you and, you know, speak their piece so that there could be, you know, some changes made into this connection, because there is certain things that they don't emotionally care for, okay? Now, how they think of you, I do have the Queen of Swords. So with this, they feel like you're very much detached right now. They think that you are somebody who speaks your mind whenever you want to speak your mind. So that is a good quality to have, okay, to be the Queen of Swords when you need to be. But they feel like right now you're just not trying to hear it. They feel like, again, that you are somebody who does keep it real as far as speaking your mind, and they definitely are somebody who's just trying to evaluate the connection just overall here. Okay. Now, what I am seeing for their feelings about you, I do have the Three of Swords. So they could be feeling a high level of disappointment right now for the fact that the relationship just may not be on the best terms here. I feel like this person is definitely going through a level of strife as far as like trying to figure out where the hell this connection is going to go moving forward. They still care about you. And I'm not just saying this, guys. You guys know how real I get. Okay, this person still very much deeply cares about you, and they want the connection to be successful. I feel like for some of you guys, this person's willing to bend over backwards to actually fix the connection overall. Okay. Now, what they want from you with the Ten of Swords, they want an ending to the cycle of BS. They don't want to deal with the issues. They don't want to go back to old problems as well, or go back to problems that ended the relationship to begin with. They feel like that cycle of issues should just be done by now, especially if it was petty things, and they really just want to move forward here. Or if they can't get that, you know, type of energy where you guys are, you know, moving on from old things, then they are going to walk away. But they really do want to be in this connection for the sake of, for some of you guys, your family, or the fact that you emotionally complete them. It's just they don't want to keep revisiting the past events, especially things that they walked away because of, or what you walked away because of. Okay, however this situation may have taken place for you guys. Now, what I am seeing for what you do need to know about them, I do have the Five of Wands. So with this, internally, it's eating them the hell up. Internally, it's eating them up. For some of you guys as well, this conflict, like, it's just not what they want. And they don't want no smoke. Let me stop. No, seriously, this person does not want any smoke. This person definitely doesn't. They don't want anybody else but you. And it's like, even with outside people that may have affected the connection in the past, if that was a thing for some of you, I don't feel like this person really wants any of them, any of those people. They may have realized that, hey, look, this is the person I want to be with. And look, I just don't want to deal with that. They're starting to realize that cheating, doing all that other stuff is not doing anything but causing more issues within the relationship. But the advice for my Aquarius, I mean, not Aquarius, excuse me, for my Taurus, we have the Eight of Cups. I mean, the Eight of, oh my God, the Eight of Swords. Can I talk? We have the Eight of Swords for the advice. With this, you guys do need to make sure you guys are not taking this perspective in of you feeling trapped to a situation or being helpless, because that's not the case. I feel like you guys do need to take in consideration of the long term and really take time to think what's best for you, especially if you are torn between the two. But you're not a victim in the situation. You have everything you need to be, you know, free from this mental entrapment, if that is what you're stuck on. You need to decide whether or not you can go back to the past, or if you do want to move forward, especially if you do have kids with this person. Is this something that you're willing to go back to? Now, the last card we have here is the World card. This is going to represent the outcome of this month. With the World card here, I am seeing that there is going to be a cycle of completion of you actually learning whatever important lesson you guys are supposed to learn when it comes to dating, when it comes to accepting people into your life here. For some of you guys as well, there may even be a chance for you guys to start a new cycle where it's going to be more balanced and more harmonious. But the only thing is, you guys are going to have to let go of resentment, let go of old situations that are not serving you, as well as being more open to just love in general. Because for some of you guys, you may take this perspective of just wanting to be by yourself because you feel like love is just too disastrous, if that makes sense. So that's what I'm seeing here, Taurus. Thank you so much for joining me and watching this video. I hope that I was able to give somebody out there some sort of guidance or clarity for what to expect for September 2019. I really appreciate your support. Again, if you do want a personal reading with me, or if you want to join my Patreon, you want to check out my Pick a Card channel, all that information will be listed below. And I will see all of my beautiful Taurus in the next one. You guys have an awesome week or month. Excuse me. Bye.